Zorin OS 19 has arrived, and in this full in-depth review we are going to explore why Zorin OS 19 is being called one of the most beautiful, beginner-friendly, and polished Linux desktop experiences available today. From the moment you boot into Zorin OS 19, it becomes very clear that this release is not just another incremental update, but a carefully crafted operating system designed to appeal to Windows users, macOS users, Linux beginners, and even longtime Linux enthusiasts who value simplicity, elegance, and stability. Zorin OS 19 builds on the strong foundation of previous Zorin OS releases, but it takes everything to a new level in terms of visual refinement, performance optimization, hardware compatibility, and overall user experience. The first thing you notice when Zorin OS 19 loads is how clean and modern the desktop looks. Zorin OS has always been known for its beautiful design, but Zorin OS 19 pushes this even further with refined animations, smoother transitions, and a cohesive visual language across the entire system. The default desktop layout in Zorin OS 19 feels instantly familiar, especially for users coming from Microsoft Windows. The taskbar at the bottom, the application menu on the left, system tray icons on the right, and a clean desktop area in the center make Zorin OS 19 feel comfortable and intuitive from the very first minute. This familiarity is one of the biggest strengths of Zorin OS 19, because it significantly reduces the learning curve for new Linux users. Zorin OS 19 is built on a long-term support Ubuntu base, which means it inherits excellent stability, security updates, and massive software compatibility. This Ubuntu LTS foundation ensures that Zorin OS 19 is rock solid for everyday use. Whether you are using it for office work, studying, programming, content creation, or casual home computing. Because Zorin OS 19 uses Ubuntu repositories, users have access to thousands of applications right out of the box, including popular software for productivity, multimedia, development, and gaming. This makes Zorin OS 19 not only visually appealing but also extremely practical for real-world use. Performance is another area where Zorin OS 19 shines. Even on older hardware, Zorin OS 19 feels fast, responsive, and lightweight. The developers have done an excellent job optimizing the system so that it runs smoothly on laptops and desktops with limited resources. Boot times are quick, applications launch fast, and multitasking feels fluid. Zorin OS 19 is especially impressive on systems with 4GB or 8GB of RAM, where it delivers a noticeably smoother experience compared to many heavier desktop environments. This makes Zorin OS 19 a fantastic choice for reviving older PCs while still enjoying a modern Linux desktop. One of the standout features of Zorin OS 19 is the Zorin Appearance tool. This powerful yet simple customization utility allows users to completely change the look and feel of the desktop with just a few clicks. In Zorin OS 19, you can switch between different layouts that mimic Windows 11, Windows 10, macOS, or even a traditional Linux desktop. This flexibility is perfect for users transitioning from other operating systems, as it allows them to feel at home instantly. Zorin OS 19 makes customization approachable, eliminating the need for complex tweaks or third-party tools. Zorin OS 19 also introduces refined dark mode and light mode themes that look stunning across the entire system. The dark theme in Zorin OS 19 is especially well designed with excellent contrast, easy readability, and consistent styling across applications. Switching between light and dark mode is seamless, and the themes integrate beautifully with GTK applications. This attention to detail contributes to the premium feel that Zorin OS 19 delivers, making it feel like a polished commercial operating system rather than a typical community Linux distribution. The software selection in Zorin OS 19 is thoughtfully curated to provide everything most users need out of the box without overwhelming them. Zorin OS 19 comes pre-installed with a web browser, Office suite, media player, file manager, image viewer, and essential system utilities. LibreOffice is included for productivity tasks, making Zorin OS 19 suitable for school, work, and business use right away. The default applications in Zorin OS 19 are lightweight, stable, and easy to use, ensuring a smooth experience for users of all skill levels. Installing new software in Zorin OS 19 is simple and user-friendly thanks to the Software Center. The Zorin OS 19 Software Center provides access to traditional Linux packages, Flatpak applications, and Snap packages in one unified interface. This means you can easily install popular applications like Google Chrome, Visual Studio Code, Spotify, Discord, and many others without touching the terminal. For beginners, this is a huge advantage, as Zorin OS 19 removes much of the intimidation that new Linux users often face. Hardware compatibility is another major strength of Zorin OS 19. Whether you're using Intel, AMD, or NVIDIA hardware, Zorin OS 19 handles it extremely well. Proprietary drivers, including NVIDIA graphics drivers, can be installed easily during or after installation. Zorin OS 19 also includes excellent support for Wi-Fi adapters, Bluetooth devices, printers, webcams, and touchpads. On laptops, Zorin OS 19 offers solid battery life and good power management, making it suitable for daily mobile use. For users interested in gaming, Zorin OS 19 is surprisingly capable. Thanks to its Ubuntu base and excellent driver support, Zorin OS 19 works very well with Steam Proton and other Linux gaming tools. Many Windows games run smoothly on Zorin OS 19 using Proton, and native Linux games perform excellently. While Zorin OS 19 is not marketed specifically as a gaming distribution, it provides everything needed for a great Linux gaming experience with minimal setup. Security and privacy are core principles of Zorin OS 19. Unlike some mainstream operating systems, Zorin OS 19 does not track user activity or collect personal data. The system is designed with privacy in mind, giving users full control over their data. Regular security updates ensure that Zorin OS 19 remains safe and protected against the vulnerabilities. For users who care about digital freedom and data privacy, Zorin OS 19 is an excellent alternative to proprietary operating systems. The installation process of Zorin OS 19 is straightforward and beginner-friendly. The installer guides users step by step, making it easy to install Zorin OS 19 alongside another operating system or as a complete replacement. Disk partitioning can be done automatically or manually, depending on user preference. The installer also allows users to install third-party drivers and multimedia codecs during setup, ensuring that Zorin OS 19 is ready to use immediately after installation. Zorin OS 19 also excels in accessibility features. The system includes screen reader support, keyboard navigation, high-contrast themes, and adjustable text sizes. These features make Zorin OS 19 usable for a wide range of users, including those with visual or physical impairments. This focus on accessibility further demonstrates the maturity and thoughtfulness behind the design of Zorin OS 19. Stability is one of the biggest reasons to choose Zorin OS 19, because it is based on a long-term support release. Users can rely on Zorin OS 19 for years without worrying about frequent major upgrades or breaking changes. This makes Zorin OS 19 ideal for users who want a dependable system for work or study. Updates are delivered smoothly, and the system remains consistent and predictable over time. For developers and power users, Zorin OS 19 provides a solid platform for coding, scripting, and system administration. Development tools, programming languages, and IDEs are easily available through the package manager. The terminal in Zorin OS 19 is clean, fast, and fully capable, allowing advanced users to customize and control their system as deeply as they want. At the same time, Zorin OS 19 never forces users into the terminal, maintaining its beginner-friendly approach. Another impressive aspect of Zorin OS 19 is how cohesive everything feels. The desktop environment, system settings, applications, and themes all feel like they belong together. There are no mismatched icons or inconsistent UI elements. This level of polish is something that many Linux distributions struggle to achieve, but Zorin OS 19 delivers it beautifully. The overall experience feels smooth, professional, and thoughtfully designed. Zorin OS 19 is also an excellent choice for education. Students can benefit from the included productivity tools, distraction-free interface, and low system requirements. Schools and institutions looking for a cost-effective and reliable operating system will find Zorin OS 19 to be a strong candidate. Its ease of use and stability make it suitable for both beginners and advanced users in academic environments. When compared to other beginner-friendly Linux distributions like Linux Mint, Ubuntu, or Elementary OS, Zorin OS 19 stands out for its focus on visual familiarity and ease of transition. Zorin OS 19 does not try to reinvent how users interact with the desktop. Instead, it refines and enhances familiar workflows. This philosophy makes Zorin OS 19 especially appealing to users who want to leave Windows or macOS without feeling lost. The Zorin OS team has clearly put a lot of effort into making Zorin OS 19 a complete and polished product. Every detail, from the boot splash screen to the system settings layout, reflects a commitment to quality. Zorin OS 19 feels like an operating system that respects the user's time, attention, and comfort. It does not bombard users with unnecessary features or confusing options, yet it remains powerful and flexible under the hood. In daily use, Zorin OS 19 proves to be reliable and enjoyable. Web browsing is fast and smooth, video playback is flawless, and office tasks are handled effortlessly. Multitasking works well, even with several applications open at once. Zorin OS 19 maintains its responsiveness over long periods of use, which is a testament to its efficient resource management. Zorin OS 19 is also a great option for creators who work with images, audio, or video. Popular creative applications like GIMP, Inkscape, Kdenlive, and Audacity run very well on Zorin OS 19. With support for Flatpak and Snap, users can easily install the latest versions of these tools. This makes Zorin OS 19 a capable platform for content creation without the need for proprietary software. For users who value customization, Zorin OS 19 offers the right balance. It provides enough options to personalize the system without overwhelming users with endless settings. Advanced users can still dive deeper into GNOME-based customization if they want, but Zorin OS 19 ensures that even default settings look and feel excellent. In conclusion, Zorin OS 19 is one of the best Linux desktop experiences available today. It combines beauty, performance, stability, and ease of use in a way that few distributions manage to achieve. Whether you are new to Linux or an experienced user looking for a polished daily driver, Zorin OS 19 deserves your attention. It proves that Linux can be elegant, user-friendly, and powerful all at the same time. Zorin OS 19 is not just an operating system. It is a statement that Linux desktops can truly compete with and even surpass mainstream proprietary platforms in terms of usability and design. If you are looking for a stunning new Linux desktop experience that you must try, Zorin OS 19 should be at the very top of your list.